He called himself the Zodiac, a faceless predator who taunted police, mocked the press, and left behind a trail of terror. For decades, he was the ghost who laughed at justice. Today, we revisit the mystery that still haunts investigators. Who was the Zodiac Killer?
Conclusive enough to link the murderer of Celia Shepard to other murders in the Vallejo area in the past year.
Anywhere in the Bay Area or anywhere, he should go to the nearest law enforcement agency and turn himself in. And we will try to do whatever we can to help this man.
It was the late 1960s in Northern California, an era of peace protests, counterculture, and free love. But in the midst of it all, a killer emerged. One who chose victims at random and then signed his crimes with a symbol, a crosshair-like circle. It was the birth of one of America's most chilling and solved mysteries.
Does it seem to you as if you're pretty much on the verge of finding this man?
Well, I wouldn't want to say that, Dave. We're hoping. We've got some good things working for us, but it takes time. And to be able to reach out and pluck this guy out of the air isn't done. In most murder cases, you'll find a motive. But of course, this guy is just a killer, a mad killer, and you have no motive. So it makes it a little bit harder for us to track him down.
On December 20th, 1968, teenagers Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were shot and killed on a quiet road in Vallejo. Just 7 months later, Darlene Ferrin and Mike McGough were attacked at Blue Rock Springs.
Soon, local newspapers received cryptic letters signed with the Zodiac symbol. Within them, a strange cipher the killer demanded be published, promising more. Violence if ignored. The codes, the taunts, the arrogance, it was all part of a deadly game, and the world was about to realize this was no ordinary murderer.
It's also fairly obvious that the man greatly enjoys the publicity that surrounds this thing. And there's a chance that man could be watching this interview.
That's true.
What would you have
Very
to
true.
say to this man?
About the only thing I could say to him I think he realizes he needs help. I'm sure he does. And I'm sure he realizes what he's doing. And this is, to me, he's doing this for gratification. And I feel that he should definitely seek aid at any agency that he wants to go to in law enforcement.
The Zodiac's letters weren't just confessions. They contained bizarre symbols, ramblings, and chilling threats. In one letter, he wrote, "I like killing people because it's so much fun." His code stumped experts. The one was cracked in 1969 by a schoolteacher and his wife. The solution revealed Zodiac's twisted view of murder as a game, but the man behind the madness remained hidden.
Over time, Zodiac claimed responsibility for up to 37 murders, though only 5 have been confirmed. In one attack, he wore an executioner-style hood and left his symbol on a victim's card door, signing it like an artist with his masterpiece. Each crime deepened the fear that Northern California was being hunted by a phantom no one could stop. The most infamous suspect, Arthur Leigh Allen. His habits, his background, even his handwriting seemed to fit. But evidence was never enough. Decades later, DNA and handwriting analysis failed to confirm his guilt, and so the mystery only grew. Decades later, the Zodiac remains unsolved. Internet sleuths still debate, and investigators chase every loose thread. Perhaps the real terror lies in the silence that after all these years, the Zodiac's final secret still hides in plain sight.
Do you think the identity of the Zodiac Killer will ever be unraveled? Drop your thoughts in the comments.